or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name's Hayley and I'm mum to two little boys. One of them has just turned 2 and the other one is 10, nearly 11 weeks old. He is just here in his bouncer, so I am hoping that he will let me get this video filmed before he starts wanting cuddles and attention and things like that. So you're a good boy, aren't you? Bless him. So let's get right on into the video. This is going to be what's in my changing bag. I've put 2 under 2. My son has literally just turned 2, like a couple of weeks ago. And obviously my baby is nearly 3 months old. So I did have 2 under 2 for a couple of months. And this is what I've used in my changing bag from day one for both of them. And I think writing 2 under 2 is just easier than writing, you know, like what's in my changing bag for a baby and a toddler. I don't know, it just flows better, doesn't it? I only explain myself because in my last video I had someone comment and she was like, but I thought Joel had turned 2 already. Yes, he has, but I had 2 under 2 for a good couple of months. And this is kind of like what we've always done since I had 2 under 2. So yeah, now I've cleared that one up and got that one out of the way, let's get into the video. So this is a changing bag that I have been using. This is the Baby Mel, the Freddy changing bag. They've got a few different designs and names on their website. This was very kindly gifted to me over on Instagram from Baby Mel themselves. So yeah, been really lucky to work with them. They do the most gorgeous vegan leather changing bags. So this is, like I said, the Freddy bag, and it's really big and spacious. It's great for days out. I have got a couple of different changing bags that I'll kind of change depending on what outfit I'm wearing and things like that. This is by far the most practical one that we have, and it also looks really stylish as well. So definitely go over and check out Baby Mel's changing bags if you're in the market for a good practical spacious changing bag. It also has the straps that can hook over your pram handle, which is really handy because I don't really want like a rucksack on my back the whole time that I'm pushing the pram. It's just a bit like weighty. So yeah, I always end up clipping it to my pram handle. But yeah, there's loads of little pockets, loads of space in here. So yeah, thank you very much, Baby Mel, for sending this to me. I've just got so much use out of it and will continue to do so. So anyway, let's get into what is actually inside this bag. Hiya! Hi, baby. Smiling at me. Okay, so in the side pocket, I have a massive thing of hand gel. Obviously, when I'm changing nappies on the go, like sometimes I've had to change them in the boot of my car, things like that. I'm not going to have access to go and wash my hands, so I always keep a thing of hand gel in there. It's also good for sanitising my toddler's hands before he has a snack in the pram or something like that. I've also got my sunglasses. Obviously, it's super hot out there today. We're having another heat wave in the UK, so I always keep those in the side of my changing bag. Oh, it's so hot in this house. Okay, so in here, so my baby is formula fed. We were breastfeeding for a little bit, but like with my first baby, I did switch to formula after about a month or so. Bless you. Bless you. So I will start with like the feeding stuff first. Guys, this is an absolute lifesaver, and I wish I'd had it with my first 2 years ago. This is the Newbie Rappy Cool flask. So this was on offer for £30. It's normally retails about £40, I think. So basically you obviously have to be going somewhere that you can get boiling water from, but you ask them for boiling water in like a cafe or wherever you're going. There's a little gauge in here, like the same as you have on a baby bottle, so you can tell them where to fill it up to. But actually, if I'm giving it to someone in like a cafe, just because they're always so busy, I'll just give them the bottle because it's easier for them to see how to measure, and they'll fill it up in there, then I'll pour it in myself. It's just easier because you can't really see the gauge very well in there. Anyway, I'm waffling on. So this is the Newbie Rappy Cool flask, and you add, like I said, you add the boiling water, you add your formula from the formula pot that I keep in my bag, and shake it all up. Then you basically just press the button on the lid. That's green at the moment because it's got nothing in it, but it will be amber when you first put the water in because obviously it'll be too hot. Then you just leave it a couple of minutes, press it again, and it should be green. You just tip it into the bottle and you're good to go. So it basically cools it to NHS guidelines within 2 minutes. So it's absolutely amazing for preparing feeds on the go. And like I said, I wish I had it with my first. I just saw this online a couple of months ago when we first had Reuben, and I thought I absolutely need to get that, and it has been such a lifesaver. So yeah, I always have that in there. Then I always have a freshly sterilised bottle in there. Obviously, if we're out and about all day, I'll have however many bottles I need for however many feeds he's going to have, but yeah, usually I'll just need one. Then I have a pot of formula in here with his feed measured out in there, ready for when I need it. And like I said, if we're going out all day, I'll have a couple of these for however many feeds that he needs. I also have my insulated bottle bag in there that came with the changing bag, and there's also a matching changing mat as well, which I'll show you in a second. So they both came with this changing bag, which is really, really handy. But yeah, it's just an insulated bottle bag, so if he doesn't finish his feed, or if I know that he's going to want a feed quite soon after we're due to go out, I will just prep it at home, and it lasts up to 2 hours after it's prepped. So I'll just prep it at home, pop it in here, and then it will keep it warm till we need it. Then I have my gigantic teddy bear print muslin. This was from AliExpress, but there's a lot of like small businesses selling them on Instagram as well. So this is one of those massive muslin swaddle blankets. It's absolutely huge. So I like to use this one instead of the smaller muslins when I'm out and about, because it just doubles up as so much. So I can use it for burping him. I can use it for spillages. I can use it if we're at a baby class. I'll use this to like lay out on the floor instead of taking a blanket with me, to like obviously lay him on. If we're going for a picnic, I can lay him on this. It's just really, really handy. You can also use it as like a little blanket if they get a bit cold, and obviously in the summer it's a nice lightweight material. So yeah, this is the muslin that I prefer to use when we're out and about. I've got a couple of different designs of these, so obviously when this is in the wash, I'll just chuck another one in there. But yeah, the massive muslins for being out and about, guys, it's been a lifesaver. Then I have a spare outfit for him. I don't tend to take spare outfits for my toddler unless we're out all day. Probably a big mistake, I know, because they do get really messy, but I'm kind of past the point now where if my toddler gets a food stain on his top, that I'll change him. I'll just kind of leave it because he's just going to get messy again anyway. So I just kind of take spare clothes for my baby boy. So I've just got a little spare outfit in there for him, obviously a summery one because it's super hot at the moment. And then obviously if we're out literally for the whole day, I will take a spare outfit for my toddler too, just in case he has a nappy leak or something like that. Then nappy changing stuff. So this is the travel changing mat that came with my changing bag. It's in this lovely like beige heart print. So yeah, I always have that in there. Then this is Ruben's nappy changing case, so it kind of matches my muslin. We've got a teddy bear theme going on for the baby, so I got this again off AliExpress. It's really, really handy. It's like a quilted nappy changing bag, I think that's what it's listed as. So in here I've just got nappy sacks. I've got there's about 5 size 2 nappies in there. We use the Aldi premium ones, and then a pack of baby wipes. We've been using the Huggies Pure because I prefer them to the Aldi water wipes. I just find them like wetter, and they just clean him up a little bit better when he's done a poo and things like that. So this is really handy. So it means that if we're eating out or I just need to pop to the toilet quickly to change him, I can just grab these two rather than taking my whole bag into the toilet with me. Then I've also got a little pouch with my toddler's nappies in because he is still in nappies. He's only just turned 2, like I said. So this is the one that I've always used for him. It's from Katie Loxton. It just says mama on it. It's quite a cute little pouch. I've just always kept his nappies in there since he was born. So I've got 3 of his nappies in there. He is in a size 6, and again we use the Aldi nappies. But obviously where this pouch is a little bit smaller, I don't have wipes and everything like that in there, so I tend to just grab this and grab a nappy out of here, and that's what I'll take into the toilet when I'm changing him. But yeah, again, it's still much easier than having to take your whole entire changing bag in with you. Then I have my newborn's dummy case with a freshly sterilised dummy in. So we use the Bibs dummies. I always have a spare one in there. Just he drops his dummy a lot when we're out. So my toddler has a dummy in the car but doesn't have one when we're actually out and about in the pram. So I don't keep a spare one for him in there. Then I've got a little comb because my toddler's hair gets really messy and I can't stand it. So I'm always like touching it up throughout the day. So I just keep a spare comb in there for him. I've also got a couple of toys for my toddler for the pushchair. So he's got these little flashcards. These are the Hungry Caterpillar flashcards. They've been absolutely brilliant. He's had these since he was quite young, but they're just really handy to take out and about with you, clip onto the pram. He can look at them if he gets bored sat at the table. Obviously, if we're going out for a meal, I will tend to take his Amazon Fire tablet, just because it keeps him entertained and you've got to choose your battles. But if we're just going out to the shops or something, I'll just take a couple of toys with me. So he's also got these fake car keys that make noise as well because he loves playing with my keys, so we got him his own. Then I've also got a couple of toys for my younger baby, so just a little rainmaker toy that I can rattle in the pram if he's getting bored, and then his squeaky Sophie giraffe. This actually doubles up as a teether as well, but obviously he's not teething yet, so I just use this for the noise really. Then I just have a bib for my youngest, so just for when we are feeding, just saves him dribbling milk or sick on his outfit. I've got my own purse in there, obviously, and I'll have always have my phone in there as well. Sometimes I'll even put a hairbrush in here. It depends how much I'm treating myself that day and whether I actually get time to brush my hair. And then the last thing that's in here is obviously a snack and a drink for my toddler. So I've just got a pack of the Ella's Kitchen puffs in there, or I'll have a bag of veggie straws or a biscotti bar from Aldi, just little snacks that easy snacks that I can give him in the pram that aren't too messy, because he always wants a snack when we're in the shops. Then I've also got his drink in here. He always has a cup of water in my bag. Obviously I haven't filled this up because we're not going anywhere today. But this is the Tum Tums straw cup. We absolutely love these cups. So this was $9.99 off the Tum Tums website. They've got lots of different designs, but this is Kev the koala. We love Kev. He's grey, so he goes with my theme, nice and neutral. And yeah, we just bought him a new one actually because he trashed the old one. He bit the straw and I had to cut it. So yes, that is everything that's in my changing bag for 2 little boys with a 2-year age gap, both in nappies and 1 formula feeding. So obviously there is a lot of stuff that we have to take out with us and remember every single day, and that's not even like, you know, when it's hot I have to take sun cream, sun hats for both of them. If we're out all day I have to take a packed lunch for my eldest, snacks for myself. So it just depends what we're doing that day, but this is the basic stuff that I always have in there no matter what we're doing. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you're not already subscribed, definitely hit the subscribe button down below. I would love to have you join me over here. I post lots of motherhood content every week, hauls, things like that. So if that's the kind of thing you enjoy, definitely come and join us on this channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Mwah. Bye.